Hi Soul Fam, happy Monday. Welcome back to this channel where we do tarot card readings every single week. These readings are free and always will be. However, if you ever feel called to donate, PayPal link is in the description box below, but no pressure. One of the best ways to support this channel that is completely free is to like this video when something resonates with you or subscribe. I would love to stay connected with you every Monday for our readings. And I'm so excited to be connected. If we haven't met, I'm Frances. I am a Reiki Master Healer, a tarot card reader, and I do sessions for people all over the world. And I would love to connect with you in a one-on-one session or to stay connected here or on Instagram or in all the ways that we can connect now. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a moment. We're gonna dive right in this week. If you'd like to take a deep breath, setting our intention, working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good, deepest understanding at this time, keeping my energy on, cleansed, protected, and theirs as well. Welcoming in my spiritual team and each and every person who is here, welcoming their spiritual team forward in that highest light, the highest good. All right, thank you for being here. What to know this week. If you're here every week, you know that these readings are intended to provide insight, guidance, focus for the week ahead, the week to come. We do have a new moon this week, so you might like to look into how to work with that. But via the tarot, through the channel, Spirit in the highest good, what do you want to share with us this week? All right, so let's start here. We have a single card and two cards. The past couple weeks have really been about kind of like holding the vision, right? What do we want things to look like? Maybe feeling a little bit distracted from that, or feeling like life is really busy and we haven't been able to super duper focus on that. But that has really been our guidance the past couple weeks. So let's see this week. Wow, repeat card. Okay, actually, let's start here. So this came up, I believe, 2 weeks ago. Last week, 2 weeks ago, sometime in the past 2 weeks. 8 of Pentacles. So reminder, when we get repeat cards, this is not that you're not doing something. This is not that you're in trouble from Spirit and they're like, why aren't you doing this? This is a reminder to keep doing the thing, and or if you haven't done it, to start implementing now. 8 of Pentacles. This is the card of continuation in the path forward. The way that I'm seeing this right now is kind of continued force in one direction. I'm seeing someone like chiseling something away, or even like a plant growing up and out through the concrete. If you've ever seen that, it's like, how did you make it through the concrete? And it's like continued force in one area eventually creates the breakthrough. Yes, yes, yes. That is our message this week. So I want you getting very clear this week on where your focus is going. One of my favorite mantras is where focus goes, energy flows. And making sure that your focus is where you want it to be. So being really mindful of your mindset, of your visions, kind of like not letting fear creep in, but holding that highest vision, like standing in the highest version of you, the highest self version of you, but also like, yeah, not only where you're allowing your focus and your energy to go, but truly like where how do I describe this in a different way? Like where your brain is going. This week, 8 of Pentacles is saying that we need to keep putting in the work. And I know that that might be a little frustrating to hear. It's like, God, I've been working so hard. When are things going to get easier? Soon. We're at an 8. In tarot, 10s are completion. So we're almost there, but we're not there yet. And this week is kind of keep chipping away at it. So I want you to define for you what it is. What is the end goal? Big, small, big dreams and within the household, right? Like, and there's probably going to be more than one, but I want you to narrow it down to like maximum 3. 3 areas of focus, 3 pathways, 3 goals that you have right now for yourself where you're like, I just want that to be done. I just want to finish that. I just want to achieve that goal. I just want to have a little glimmer of hope that I can do the thing. Keep chipping away. And so then what that means for you to make this very tangible and very actionable is write an action plan. So I want you this week with this 8 of Pentacles energy, you can even hear like how strong they're being through the channel, through my voice. It's like, what are those 3 main focus points, those 3 areas of focus? And then action plan. What do you need to do to get them done? A couple weeks ago we had that, but it was around fear. It was like, what fear or anxieties are getting in the way, and how can we quiet the fears down? This week is more like, how can we just keep moving forward? Again, that chisel. I keep seeing that chisel, or again, if you prefer the plant coming through the concrete, work with that metaphor. But action steps, what are the top, maximum 3 or 1 or 2 areas of focus, goals, desires, things you want to get done. This could be on a huge scale or a little scale. And then what is the action plan? And then actually putting in effort this week. So creating the action plan and then not doing anything, great, but we're probably going to get this card again next week, right? Because it's going to keep coming up until we've completed this. Now is about putting in the work, like actually taking the action that you set out to do. So 3 steps: identify where the focus is, create an action plan, and then start working on the action plan. Don't just let it sit on the to-do list. Plan it out, schedule it, do what you need to do in order to create the space to make it happen. You don't have to finish it this week. Like the goal doesn't need to be completed, but we do need to start kind of making some moves and like getting things rolling a little bit more intently than maybe we have been. It feels like we've been like putting things off. Where it's like, oh, I could do that tomorrow. I could do that next week. Or, oh, it's fine, Yeah, there's always tomorrow. And sometimes there's a place for that energy, but not right now. This week, it is very much about just that continual movement in the direction you want to go, okay? I like that because it's very actionable. And sometimes spirit is like, do nothing. And that's really hard. So this week we get to do stuff. But it's going to be up to you to identify what it is, why you're doing it, and then actually do it for yourself. Okay? That's part 1. Then we have these 2 cards over here. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So we have Judgment. And then with this card, we also have the 7 of Cups. I love these cards. A couple ways this is coming through, but I'm going to keep going in terms of like the goals, the big dreams, and then I'm going to bring it down a little bit more to like the day-to-day human. But right now, in terms of your goals and your big dreams and what it is you want to create in this life, or how you want to feel, or what it is you want to do, you've got to quiet that inner critic. This week, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I think that inner critic is probably going to feel really, really loud. A lot of you can't, a lot of you shouldn't. Who are you to? People are going to think you're weird. This is embarrassing. Like these really loud inner critic thoughts are going to come up. You are going to work to reframe those through 7 of Cups energy, which means you must, it kind of goes back into this 8 of Pentacles, but from more of an emotional state. You must clarify what you want. Excuse me, not 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups asks you to identify very clearly how you want to feel and what is going to make you feel your best, right? I know it's hard to see, but she's standing here with this thought bubble over her head, and there's something different in all these different cups. And she's like, well, I could do this, and maybe that would be nice, and maybe that would be nice. The wishy-washy energy right now is causing us to doubt what it is we really want and whether or not we can actually have it. So this week, it's important that you're spending some time, identifying that inner critic. So when it comes up, that loud inner critic voice, I want you to actually write down what the thought was, and kind of what they were saying before from a couple weeks ago, reframe that to something that feels good. This is important. For those of us who practice this, whatever the reframe is, has to actually make sense in your body. Okay, so I'm going to give an example of this with money, because it's just an easy one to use. Oftentimes with manifestation with money, people are like, I am a millionaire, right? They use the present statement, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, and their body goes, because right now that feels way too far off. But if you say, I generate $250,000 a year with ease, the body goes, that feels good, that feels accessible. Now we're not getting rid of the I am the millionaire. We are still going to hold that, but we first have to get comfortable with something that we feel like we can actually attain, because otherwise that Judgment card comes in and it says, What? You only made X amount last year. You think you'd be at $1 million this year? No way. It gets really loud. You can't do that. How do you think you did it? They did it, but they did it because of these reasons. Da, 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 da. So instead of like, it's not, don't go big, don't get the big dream, but it's that Seven of Cups card is saying like, whatever it is that you want, make sure that your body can actually accept it right now. That's going to be the first step in then that gigantic goal that you want, which is totally 100% attainable. It's just that right now we need to get your body to, and your energy and your mind to believe it first. So Seven of Cups says, declare what you want and how you want to feel, but make sure that's actually in alignment with how it sits in your body, so that you can actually accept it, because then that judgment card naturally, the judgment energy naturally dissipates. Because like, I can make 250. That sounds really big, but I can do that. I can do that. And it becomes positive self-talk instead of negative self-talk. Okay? So that is the message in relation to like our dreams and our goals this week. Now, in terms of kind of on a smaller scale, day to day, just in general, be mindful of your negative self-talk and speak kindly to yourself, right? I am fill in the blank with a kind word here, okay? Very simple, but I want you, again, I don't know why our negative self-talk might be a little bit louder this week, but just be mindful of that. Maybe have some kind words ready to go. Simplest one, I love you. I'm proud of you. Look at yourself in the mirror, say these things. Nurture your own energy with love, with good feelings, with happy things. Maybe even Seven of Cups this week is like, write down all of the things that you love about yourself, all of the things that you're proud of. Put it on a Post-it, stick it on the mirror, see it. Start to build yourself up in this state of confidence, because that's really gonna help you, A, feel nice and grounded, B, feel really good, and C, in terms of those big dreams, be able to actually feel like you have some ground to stand on moving forward. Now, final piece that's coming through with these cards, be mindful where you're judging others. Where you feel judgment toward other people typically mirrors either an insecurity within yourself that needs healing or acceptance, or it highlights something that you want in their life. Okay, so if you find yourself this week holding judgment around other people, pause, because that is not a healthy energy, but it can be a helpful energy. Pause, check in. What is it that they have that I'm judging, but that secretly maybe I want? Or what is it that I'm judging that's highlighting that thing within myself that maybe I don't really like? And how can I either heal, change, or accept that thing? Okay? So 3 ways these cards are coming through this week, but very helpful energy here. And I want you to, see if all of them resonate with you, if just a few resonate with you. Remember, these are collective readings, so sometimes take what serves, leaves the rest. Sometimes it doesn't all resonate. But either way, I think that's very helpful information. I'm very curious to see if that inner critic is feeling really loud for anyone. Please let me know in the comments. And really working to be kind to yourself this week, okay? Okay, there's a lot of talk about mantras, so I do want to pull a card for what helpful mantra might be this week. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. I can, I am, I have, whatever word it is. Honestly, I kind of like that mantra for myself because I know what it means. I can, I am, I have. I can, I am, I have. I can do what I want to do. I am all the things that I want to be. I have everything that I need. And maybe close it with, I love it, and all is well. I can, I am, I have, all is well. I love it when it's like, it helps me to kind of, I don't know, when it's a little bit rhythmic. I can, I am, I have, all is well. I can, I am, I have, all is well. Energy of King of Pentacles is abundance, it's wisdom, it's knowledge, it's leadership, it's authority. This is true, like, I live my life for me and it feels really dang good and I have everything I want and I honestly couldn't ask for anything more. Yes, please. We will receive that energy. But in order to actually embody that, we have to tell the brain that that's true and or will be true soon. I can, I am, I have, all is well. I can, I am, I have, all is well. I can, I am, I have, all is well. Just over and over. Again, talk to yourself in the mirror. And again, energy here is you can do this. It's a very empowering energy. So whether this in the you can do this is, again, going after that big dream or making it to bedtime, right, with the kids or for yourself, or just getting to Friday, right? None of us really want to be in that energy, but sometimes our weeks feel like that. And it just is what it is, right? But it's your life. It's your path. It's your expression, like your expression of self, and it's your responsibility, right? Which is always when we're like, ugh. But I like it because it puts our destiny in our own hands. We are the only ones to blame. We are the only reason that we like that maybe, you know, life happens, right? Things come in the way and we shift course and everything always makes sense looking backwards. But in terms of getting things done or going after what we want or giving it a try or another try or a millionth try, that's us. We're the only ones. So this King of Pentacles energy is like, you can do this. It's your life. You're in charge. You can do it however you want. You have free will. Like, use your free will, right? And make it the life that you want to be. Make the kingdom, the queendom, what you want it to look like. And I know that message comes through a lot, literally almost every week. So ding, ding, ding. Like that's the secret sauce to living life well. But it's true. But again, this mantra I like, I can, I am, I have, all is well. I can, I am, I have, all is well. Being really mindful of the inner critic. This week, we actually have major card, 2 pentacles and 1 cup. So brain, reframing, and how does it make us feel? Okay. It's not really a week for like outside energy. No swords, no wands, no super fast energy, no super slow energy. You set the pace. This is very much about, again, taking ownership of your own life and being like, wait, it's in my hands. Let's stop giving the power away. Let's stop giving my time away. Let's be a creative problem solver. Let's quiet that inner critic. I can do this. Keep chipping away. I can, I am, I have, all is well. Okay? Okay. Any questions? Please let me know. I'm sending so much love to you. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Again, if you feel called to donate to what I call the love jar, I will leave my PayPal link in the description box below. This helps me to show up with energy every week. I'm sending so much love, and I will see you again next week.